all the fuzz. Just count the bills. You got fives, tens, 20s, 50s, hundreds, 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 hundreds.
Hello and welcome to the mykeadelic channel. I'm your host Mike, aka mykeadelic, and today we're going to be talking about the new Noah Baumbach film called White Noise. Noah Baumbach? Noah Baumbach? Baumbach. I think it's Baumbach. We're going to go with it. White Noise is a 2022 absurdist comedy drama film written for the screen and directed by Noah Baumbach. By written for the screen, that means it was adapted by the 1985 novel of the same name by Don DeLillo. Don wrote the book. Oh, it's his first feature not to be based on an original story of his own. Wait, what about Marriage Story? Wasn't that Scenes from a Marriage? I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Yeah. The film stars Adam Driver, Greta Gerwig, Don Cheadle, Rafi Cassidy, Sam Naviola, and May Naviola. Are they related to Alessandro? It was in Venice Film Festival, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, Danny Elfman did the score. That was cool. And it ends with this slapping LCD sound system song that I had to cover because it was just too good. And I did the cover pretty loyal to the song because the song was it's just so good. So without further ado, let's get into the film, White Noise. So this is a super weird movie. At first I was like, I don't think I like it because they were talking so highfalutin and erudite and academic with all these $2 words, and I was like, $10 words, whatever. Expensive words. And I was not sure it was, I thought it was going to be a little too much. I was maybe a little tired. I was maybe a little, stony baloneyed. And so I was not 100% sure that this film was going to be resonating with me. However, as it went on and the events continued, the pacing at which the events rolled out, because I tried to avoid trailers, but I think I either saw a trailer or any promotional material I saw of this made it seem like it was gonna be a movie that it was not. And I really liked the movie that it was. I can so see people who would have maybe seen the trailer or seen certain things and would have gone, oh, this is gonna be like a little, summer blockbuster family movie that's like kind of quirky weird, like some kind of like Wes Anderson kind of vibe, but like a Wes Anderson Michael Bay movie or something. That's like what it like looks like, but that is not at all what it is. It's super absurd. Yeah, someone said in the comments for something that it's going to get the Inherent Vice treatment. I love Inherent Vice. And yeah, I could see it getting kind of like buried, maybe getting adapted for the screen kind of like nomination or something like that. But I really enjoyed it personally. It's kind of absurd. There's a lot of elements that are just it's like if you just kind of like let it rip, you'll probably have a good time. Or I did at least. And the end, I love the ending. Anyways, yeah, let's just talk about a couple aspects of it real quick so that this video has some sort of substance to it. So Adam Driver plays this character called Jack Gladney, or like J.K. J.A.K. Gladney, some initials, Gladney. And he's a professor of Hitler Studies, which is a field that he founded at College on the Hill in Ohio. And he speaks no German. He's secretly taking lessons. Yeah, this is all. You don't need to know. Just all you need to know is that he works at this college. He talks ridiculous. He wears glasses with a purple tint, which I don't like the Hitler Association, but he's a professor, so he's a smart guy. Whatever. And then the way he like. It's not with his shirt, but with his robe. He like pushes his glasses up through the rope. A lot of great little subtle acting things and stuff like that I really liked. And Greta Gerwig, I really liked Lady Bird. I like her directing, and seeing her acting again. It's a little embarrassing to admit, but I think the first thing I remember seeing her in was Arthur with Russell Brand, but I she's got great screen presence, and her performance in this movie is very subtle and very like spacey, and yeah, she just nailed it. She just knows, it's like she knows how to be in front of a camera, and like it's like it's like you could tell she knows what's going on, not in a way that's like breaking the character, but in a way that's like she knows exactly how to like block and like, yeah. This whole film seemed very seamlessly integrated. Like it's like there was no way an actor or anybody like could have read that script and gone, yeah, I'm down, unless they were like really down, because that is some memorization. Like Don Cheadle's great in this movie. He's got some lines. Like the kids have some lines. Like I can't even imagine memorizing that, and they deliver it with confidence. Yeah, wild, wild, wild movie. Airborne toxic event happens. There's marital struggles. You could say it's a marriage story. But it's really about the family, the dynamic between the family. There's a lot about death and fear of death, which I found very compelling, as that's a concept that I find really interesting to explore, especially through film. And I thought the way they explored it in the LCD Sound System song, which I covered, and the lyrics to that kind of explore this idea of death and rebirth, and just see it. Listen, if you've gotten this far in the review and this sounds somewhat interesting to you, I would recommend you go and watch it. Um, Oh, apparently it was going to be originally adapted by Barry Sonnenfeld. Barry Sonnenfeld. He did Men in Black, I believe. Um, Interesting. Okay. I'm going to stop looking at the Wikipedia because I don't need to drop more facts. I'm just going to drop my knowledge on you. Yeah, it was a good film. It was a bit long. I may or may not have fallen asleep and finished it the next day. But nonetheless, I enjoyed it incredibly. Any last thoughts? Um, it made me want to go to an A&P or a supermarket or a Target or something and find that weird comfort in the what's the word? Liminal space. They did a really good job of kind of capturing that vibe, and yeah, once I got on the wave of the dialogue, I was really enjoying this. Uh, so yeah, it's not for everybody. It's a weird movie, that's for sure. Um, oh, one thing, and this is something I think CJ the X talked about, which is pretentiousness. I talked about this, I think, when I talked about Velvet Buzzsaw, maybe. I don't know if I did in my What I Watched in November video, but yeah, people are going to definitely say this movie is pretentious. I don't know if I would be so fast to prescribe that nomenclature, because pretentiousness is, well, let's consult the dictionary, shall we? Because pretentiousness is like how people say, now, I'm going on a tangent here. The meanings of words, I'm going far out. The meanings of words can change. So, for example, right? Or I'm looking like a big dum dum right here, trying to make my example. Pretentiousness is to be pretentious is to attempt. I hate the tenses of this shit. Pretentiousness definition: attempting to impress by affecting greater importance, talent, culture, etc., than is actually possessed, etc. See, now I'm being pretentious. So, attempting to impress. So, you want to be impressive by affecting greater importance. So, you're trying to cause the effect of greater importance, right? Or that's not the right type of effect at all, is it? A or E, whatever. Yeah, act on, change. Yeah, produce an effect. Ha! Got it. Nailed it. So affecting a greater importance. The change is a greater importance or talent or culture. So than is actually possessed. So a pretentious literary device is their example on Google. So if you're pretentious, you're pretending to be. Pretend is like in the fucking root word. Pretension. Yeah. Yeah. Pretend is right there. Well, pretend is in there. But we're pretty darn close to pretend. We got pretend, which is close enough for me to jump to some conclusions and act as though I'm a linguist when I am a film major. My theory is that pretentiousness is linked to pretending. I don't think that Noah Baumbach is pretending to be smart with this script. Just as I don't think that Paul Thomas Anderson is pretending to be smart with Inherent Vice. I think he read that crazy difficult book that was written by Thomas Pynchon, who's a crazy, amazing writer. And Paul Thomas Anderson, who's a crazy, amazing director, read the book and went, "This book's awesome." My friend David also read Inherent Vice. It's possible. You can do it. You can read it. People go, "Nobody read it." Gravity's Rainbow, it's even a joke in Knives Out. He says nobody's read it. My friend David read it. He read Infinite Jest too. So, it's not me, but I know a guy, all right? Uh, you can read these books, folks. I'm telling you. I know someone who has. You can adapt them into a screenplay like Paul Thomas Anderson. Or like, in this case, Noah Baumbach. I haven't read the book White Noise, but I imagine it's probably pretty crazy too. So, yeah. 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 I just skimmed the Wikipedia of the book. It was similar enough for me to go, yes. So yeah, I love a good adaptation, and I'm sure it's like one of those things that it's like it's impossible to adapt a book like that. But if a writer spends a certain amount of time researching something and everything's on the page like that, why not make it a movie too? Maybe I'll read the book now. I really enjoyed White Noise. That's all I gotta say for now. Check out my cover of Nubadi Urumba, the LCD Sound System song that's at the end of the movie White Noise, the new Noah Baumbach film on Netflix. Check it out if you want to. I did, and I liked it. Thanks for watching the mykeadelic channel. I've been mykeadelic. I will continue to be mykeadelic in the future. Stick around, click around. Got plenty of videos here. Just released a bunch of stuff, including a experimental short film and a bunch of music videos and songs and covers and good stuff. So check them out. Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep. Just kidding. I'm gonna film my what I watched in December video probably first. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. And be nice to switch up the wardrobe. It's only 5 days into January, but I really don't want my what I watched in December to be that far into January. I mean, it was last year. Okay. That's it. That's enough. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. mykeadelic channel. We'll be back with another video immediately, if not sooner. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The place to be is here on the mykeadelic channel. Now, before I rip off a piece of my cheek, haha, white noise. I'm gonna shut off the camera. Ta-ta. Gute Nacht. Love ya. Bye.